Intellect is the ultimate initiation of body and mind. It follows ego. When it is unable to connect with sentiment and faith, it just follows ego. पंडित श्री राम शर्मा आचार्य। प्रतिभा शरीर और मन की चरम सक्रियता है। भाव श्रद्धा से न जुड़ पाने के कारण वो अहंकार की चाकरी करती है। Only ruthless can store and hold splendor and luxury. It is not possible for an emotional person. महात्मा गांधी। निष्ठुर ही वैभव और विलास जुटा सकता है, एक भावनाशील के लिए यह संभव नहीं। बुक टाइटल भाव संवेदनाओं की गंगोत्री, सोर्स ऑफ इमोशंस, सेंटिमेंट्स एंड ऑब्सेशंस। This book initiates a conversation between Devarshi Narad, the communications expert, and Ved Vyas, Mahabharata. The worries concerning the downfall of human behavior and character were annoying Ved Vyas to the core. And upon insistence, after a deep sigh, he shared the same with Narad. Author's objective. The author of this book, Pandit Sri Ram Sharma Acharya, is a great writer and philosopher. He is full of empathy, sympathy, and compassion, and is very much concerned about today's world. Anyone can see his pain and concern through his writings. All sentences and pages reek of only one objective, of uplifting of the society. Clarion call to those having compassion. While going through this book, it feels like it has been written under a highly elevated, deep state of mind. In this book, the author has presented his views in the form of conversations and stories, which are motivating. He has made a clarion call to those who are kind, generous, emotional at heart, and who can come forward from their comfort zone to take action and do something realistically to bring awareness about emotional health in people and society. The world we live in, societal behavior has been degrading with time. The behavior appears as if it has caught typhus-like disease, which shows mood swings varying from joy and laughter on one day to being full of ego the other day. Today's world is full of materialism and hardly any attention is paid towards emotions and sentiments. Tenderness of thoughts is completely lost. Families are utterly devoid of love and compassion, and whatever intimacy is left is purely out of selfish purpose. There is ignorance and also lack of awareness, which is very unfortunate. Oppression of downtrodden is at its peak. It is often hard to differentiate between humans and animals purely based on behavior. While earlier humans were on the pathway to a higher spiritual sense, today we find many even below the level of animals in terms of characteristics and behavior. So, what's the solution? How can one follow a righteous path to success? Now that we have identified the reason for degradation of human character, we may now dive deeper into nature and seek for answers. In order to have a healthier society with a healthier mindset of people, it becomes very important to understand, unleash, and unravel the truest, purest, and most compassionate emotions lying inside all of us and those of the people around us, and lead the life accordingly. This awakening of emotions and sentiments may also be referred to as awakening of a sleeping soul. Emotions can be both gentle and harsh at the same time. Emotions are as soft and aromatic as a flower for people with good virtue. They are tough as a metallic weapon from a sinner's perspective. When the awakening of the soul occurs, it kills the ego first. The moment the ego is shattered, the mind starts seeking positivity. Once the soul is awakened, it won't allow you to sit idle and would remove the mental blockages as well, such as incapability to do something, lack of proper tools, helplessness. These are all excuses that would cease to exist. Few excerpts from the book. So all your efforts went in vain? Asked Devrishi Narad. No, replied Vedvyas and said, being dutiful towards something is another name for humanity. Hence, I'll persevere until my last breath. Man has to find his lost humanity. One has to touch the heart of sentiments. In the absence of this, the living human being is like a corpse, which decomposes itself and makes the environment disgusting. It is only through the existence of this emotional quotient that man becomes capable and beautiful, and prevents pain and downfall. What about the dead bodies, whose identity itself is being inactive and ruthlessness? It does not even hear the pitying lamentation of the people sitting nearby. Today, there are a lot of such dead people all around. Can you make them alive? It was Mirabai's agitation because the society was indulged into blind faith and hoaxes of customs. Her sorrow was for the discrimination in women. Compassion emerges, which only gets identified by forgetting one's own needs and getting focused towards the needs of others. Without it, tearing down a dry branch of a tree or cutting down an alive human body into pieces sound similar. But the difference is huge. When it is filled with a heart compassion, she broke all bonds and rejected the palaces and jumped with deep emotions for uplifting many lives. Being emotional and sentimental are the characteristics of woman. She has a tendency of giving. It is only natural for her to discard selfish interest for the sake of goodness. For this only reason, she gives birth to a child without even caring about her own life. Despite suffering, she tries to keep the family organized. There is a need to make it more inclusive. Some topics covered in the book: inner sentiments, concerns of Vedvyas, Vedvyas ki antarvyatha, positive consultation with Devarishi, Devarishi ka sat paramarsh, awakening of inner soul leads to consciousness, antadrishti jagi chaitanya ho gaye, awakened obsessions shackled female consciousness, जगी संवेदना ने नारी चेतना को झंझोरा. हाउ एक्टिव डेडिकेशन लुक्स लाइक, सक्रिय समर्पण कैसा हो.